Howdy friends, vinyl community, Wes here. Just wanted to check in, say hi, and say hope everyone's weekend went well. I know mine went pretty well. Busy as usual. But yeah, got some vinyl shopping done Saturday and Sunday. So want to go ahead and do another vinyl inbox and share with you what I bought. Got some pretty interesting things I think here. So let's go ahead and get into it. First thing, on Friday night when I got home, this had come in the mail. This is Conduits debut album. I've only had a chance to listen to this once. It's pretty good. It's definitely up my alley as far as how it sounds. Kind of, you know, there's sort of a little bit rock, a little bit pop, a little, you know, there's some synthy type stuff and some just good. It's not straight ahead rock, it's really good music. And you know, I've kind of got that, picked that up just because of, you know, this split that most of us have. You know, Icky Blossoms has an album coming out, it's Conduits album, and Dreama has a deal, so they're probably going to be coming out with an album sometime. So I thought it'd be cool just to keep collecting stuff based on this split. So that's, you know, I bought the Conduits. It's just on black vinyl, and it does come with a CD. So that's nice. Don't have to do a download or anything. You can just listen to this or rip it or whatever. So I definitely prefer CDs over downloads, but downloads are good. So that was my first purchase, or the first thing that came in the mail this weekend. The only thing that came in the mail this weekend. So the first thing I did on Saturday, I had the itch to go record shopping. So there's an indoor flea market. Well, there's actually two indoor flea markets about 2 miles north of me here, not too far away. So I decided to run up there and see what I could find. And the first one, I didn't realize there was two indoor flea markets. They're kind of near each other, and I saw the signs and I thought they were for all the same one. But there's two different ones. So I went to the other one that I didn't know was there, that I hadn't been to before, and there was a guy there selling music. Had lots and lots of records. It was kind of cool. You know, it was basically like a record store set up. He had everything well organized. Didn't have things priced at all, hardly. So that was discouraging. And his prices turned out to be pretty high for a, you know, a flea market kind of place. But I did find 4 pieces that I wanted to take home with me. And I spent $20, so they were about $5 a piece. So the first thing I got here was Roxy Music's Avalon. This is their last studio album from '82. And the song on here I recognize the most is More Than This. It was a little bit of a hit here in the States. But that's that. It's still in the shrink, so it was a nice condition copy. Next thing I got was another one that's still in shrink. Got the Cars Candy-O. This is one of the cars I didn't have, and it's probably their most iconic cover, and I didn't have it, and this was nice, still in shrink, and it has the nice shout sticker there, which I thought was cool. So we got that. Next up we got a copy of Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers Southern Accents. I really do like a lot of the songs on this album. I like the title track and Don't Come Around Here No More. So it's kind of glad to find this as a nice embossed cover. Really cool. Really nice clean copy. And the last thing I got at the flea market was Soft Cell's Non-Stop Erotic Cabaret. This is the album with Tainted Love on it. This is from 1981. So those were my pickups from the flea market, and then on Sunday, went down to Micanopy and had sort of a late lunch with my parents at the Blue Highway Pizza. Really a favorite spot for us, and it's graduation week here in town, so you don't really want to try to eat out this weekend in town. So went down there, had a late lunch with them. It was my dad's birthday, so treated him to dinner. And there is an antique mall in Micanopy, so there's a seller there that sells vinyl that has just amazing stuff, and the more and more I go, the more I like it. Just all really high quality stuff, really good stuff. You can tell the guy knows music well, just based by the artists that are there and what's there. And it's really cool. So I bought 3 things, and the total was $21. I don't remember exactly. I think one was $8 and the other one was $5.50 and $4.50 or something, somewhere around that. But I don't remember what's what. They took the stickers off when they ring me up. But the first thing is something that Mark Glass Orchid Aftermath recommended I get. It's this Pink Floyd's Ummagumma. I think this is their first studio album. It's a 2 LP set. It's got like their first studio album and then a live album. So he said this was a really a more affordable way to get their first album. Otherwise, it's really expensive. And this one's in really nice shape. Has a little bit of ring wear, but it's in really good condition for considering the others of this I've looked at. There was one at the one at the record store here recently that I looked at. They wanted like $25 for it, and it was in worse condition than this. That's the record store that's really overpriced. So wouldn't really expect to find a good deal there. The second thing I found, this is a sort of a Columbia trying to make more money off the whole Woodstock thing, I guess. This is the first great rock festivals of the 70s. This has some selections from Isle of Wight and the Atlanta Pop Festival. It's Jimi Hendrix, Sly and the Family Stone, 10 Years After, Miles Davis, Mountain, Allman Brothers, Procol Harum, Cactus, Leonard Cohen, David Bromberg. A lot of interesting stuff. Another 3 LP set, just like the Woodstock ones. Go ahead and open this up. Oop. Hope if I had it right side up. It's a nice set. I thought it was cool to hear some live music that I hadn't heard before, so I bought that. And the final thing I got, which I was pretty happy to find, something I see a lot in the vinyl community, and everybody says it's a must-have, so I went ahead and got it. Yeah, In the Court of the Crimson King, King Crimson. I imagine most of you have this already. You know, after hearing Kanye West sample the first song on here, you know, I hear that sample all the time. It's kind of time to get this one, I think. And something interesting about this particular version is this is the Editions EG. It's a half-speed master that was done in '87. So that was kind of cool. It's not an original, but it is supposedly sort of an audiophile type copy, and it's all this stuff this guy sells is all minty as far as the vinyl's is concerned. You know, nice shiny, not a single scratch anywhere on it. So I was really happy to find that for, you know, $5 or $6, whatever it was. I think the cheapest one on Discogs was selling for $20, so that's pretty good.